Okay, so we're having a little bit of a chat about the new Gen 3R tent. So it's kind of, we've been trying to keep it under wraps, but we just couldn't resist. Overland Expo is probably the best place. Excuse the tractors running through behind us, but I mean, you've got to admit it adds a little bit of fun and excitement to it. Okay, I mean, that's authentic. We're overlanders, you know, that's what we use. That's what we're rolling with. So the new Gen 3R, should we get back on track? Okay, so the new Gen 3R is our new tent that we put into the marketplace, and you may be wondering what it is that's inspired us to possibly try and improve what's really a really great product. Well, let me just show you a few things, because although they may seem like small features to people who are not in the know, but those of you that are in the know that there's certain little details that make up a great product. So we added just those extra details that we felt would just make it that much more user friendly, that much more jacked, and when you get your tent, you're saying, okay, these boys are thinking about what they're doing, they're always trying to stay ahead in the game, and that's what we've done, I think. I like to think so anyway. So let me walk you through a little bit and just show you around, okay? So in terms of a general rooftop tent, it carries a lot of the similar conventional stuff that we put into the Gen 3. But I think it's always important for people to completely understand just how useful some of those features are, because I think that those that aren't in the know, that haven't necessarily camped or have camped and don't necessarily know just how convenient little things that you can change can make such a big difference to the end result when you're out there camping. One of the things that I absolutely love that we did in the 3 is now in the R, and that is is still in the R, is the zip away fly sheet. I don't know if it's because I'm a bit of a lazy bugger, but being able to zip the fly sheet away, roll it up, pack it up there, and every time you pop your tent, there's no nonsense with spring poles. You can literally now get properly drunk and climb into your tent and pass out face down and not worry about it. But of course, if the rain is falling on you and waking you from your drunken stupor, you then have the option to just pop in the spring poles, zip down your fly sheet, and again, it's your fly sheet, buddy. Okay. Zip down your fly sheet, and you can stay where you are. So that's one of the new features, one of the features that we've had, but is the zip away, and that's remaining, and I still think it's one of the greatest features. Then, if you can come around this way. So we kind of listened to our fellow overlanders and campers, and for those of you who get out there into colder climates, we had to actually start listening, because obviously down in Africa we don't really experience the extreme differences in temperatures. So the temperatures that were going down around in parts of the US are icy, man. And so our African manufactured tent wasn't necessarily suiting all the needs of more people, and through that we decided we'd pop a vent into the side, which would allow people to run a heater pipe in through the side vent here and be able to blow some nice warm air in on your booty when you're trying to sleep. So it really is kind of just something that we feel that everybody's going to enjoy, appreciate, and be able to make use of, and work really nicely to keep things cozy and warm inside. Then if I come around this side, okay, so we got the tractor coming through, so you've got to bear with us again. Okay, so every time we seem to pick up a microphone, the tractor comes through. So another important factor you may be able to see on the top there is the plug point for the solar inlet. So the solar inlet is super useful, because 90% of our kind of more hardcore overlanders want to fit solar to the roof so that they can assist with charging batteries and possibly running lights and extra equipment. So they have to basically go about setting the solar lines through the tent itself themselves. And firstly, we don't like the idea of that because it creates a whole lot of risk points. And secondly, we thought, well, if we are going to bring out a new tent, then why on earth would we not pre-wire for solar so that the guys don't have to go through that effort? They put a panel to the roof, plug into an Anderson at the back, and pull it off the bottom of the tent. They got all they need. So that's a nice, quick, easy job done. And I think that everybody's going to appreciate that who's gearing their truck up. So we did that. But what you will also notice in this roof, and we've done some forming, we've done some shaping in the roof. And there are a couple of reasons why. One of them is obviously it allows us to still retain really good weight, but at the same time it creates a lot more rigidity, more strength basically in the roof of the tent. And most importantly for me is I just think it looks so sexy. It really does. And I don't care what anybody says, and possibly you're going to be covering some of it at times with solar panels, but it's important your gear looks good. It just does. What can I say? So we've done this to add strength, rigidity, and some good looks. So I hope you guys like it, because we're super excited about it. We can't wait for it to kind of get out there and people to start seeing it and see how they feel. So yeah, that's it, man. That's the new Gen 3R.